We were talking in class yesterday, it was in one of the reformer classes, about how weak we are when we're all in this type of posture. It's very hard to actually try and correct it. And what tended to happen as people corrected it, which is coming here when we're doing anything that comes back, is that we try and pull the shoulders back and push the shoulders down the body. But as we pull the shoulders back and push them down the body, we end up getting a chin that pokes here. So it actually ends up exaggerating our problem. So the ideal sort of solution is to try and maybe lengthen the pec muscles, because your pec muscles here pull you forward, and then when we correct here, we're still tight through the pecs. So if you can get some work to actually release and get some of the pecs better, that pec muscle there won't be as tight, and it's going to allow you to move. So one of the things that, instead of really pulling the shoulders back to try and correct it, is to start trying to correct that forward posture here. And an easy way for you to do it at home is just turn palms out. Okay, so if you are sitting on a chair, instead of your palms facing backwards, you are basically going to be palms face forwards. Okay, so if I move back a little bit so you guys can see me, if I just turn my palms backwards, my shoulders roll forwards, and as I move my palms forwards, and what I'm doing is using, just turning my arms and turning my hands to help me, instead of being in that position, help me get a better shoulder position. It's really quick and it's really easy to do, and it allows you to do it anywhere you are. You could be sat here, you could be standing, and you're not having to worry about all your different positions for your shoulder instead. Another thing we were looking at is just building up the muscles that turn those arms out. So as your shoulders here, your tight pecs are fighting against the muscles which then hold your shoulder back. So an easy way to do it is to get a cliny band, have them about just body width apart, and you're stretching the cliny band. Okay, so you're getting some resistance. Obviously, the closer in you are, the more resistance they are. The further out you are, the less resistance you have, and the easier it will be. So what we're looking at is, does that hand go to there, and does that hand go to there? In which case you know you need to even up, so you want them going about as evenly as you can, so you don't want it pulling. And the other thing you don't want to happen is that you use your body to do it. So breath in, exhale, just think of moving the hands further apart, palms are up. And what that's doing is it's allowing you to open and stretch through your pecs without too much effort. So if I'm here and I open, you can see that my shoulders, instead of being in that position, they have to come into an open position. I'm not thinking of squeezing my shoulders back. All I'm thinking of doing is moving my pivot from my elbows. So elbows need to be into the side, and I'm using my pivot to take those elbows out. Okay, so that's today's quick tip for you. If you are struggling and you have tight pecs and you feel that you're getting hunched over, start with palms out, so just standing, turn the palms out, hold it for a count of 3, relax, and again breathing out, hold them forward for a count of 3 and relax. And then if you want to start building the strength in those muscles, having the arms bent in at 90 degrees, and then we're moving the arms apart using a resistance band to help, hold for a count of 3, control it back. So as you bring and push and pull those cliny bands and their hands apart, don't just let it go, just control it out, hold for 3, control it back in. Exhale, control it out, and bring it back in. Thanks for watching.